My name is Momber. I'm 22 years old and I've been a police officer for just over 2 years. When I was growing up, I kind of thought about being a police officer. I knew I wanted to do something with law, something with helping people, but I didn't know exactly what route I wanted to go. I dreamed of going to law school and becoming an attorney, and then as I became older, I realized it's probably not the route that I want to take. Can't be confined behind a desk, so as I became older, I looked more into police academies and what actually becoming an officer was, and I decided that was the route I wanted to take. I guess what motivated me to do this job is just how society is these days. There's so many people out there that need help, so many different types of people out there to interact with. Just wanting to help everybody that I can, and police aren't always looked at like the greatest people these days, so my motivation was I want to go out there and show people that police still are good people and we are here to help. It's interesting to me that so few of us in the job are females. It's definitely a difficult job. I think it's kind of cool that there aren't so many. However, I also think that we want to reach out and say, hey, ladies, we can do it too. I don't really think it matters on the gender. I think it just matters on the person. I know females that can do the job better than some males, and I know males that can do the job. Being considered a female in a mainly male profession, it doesn't intimidate me at all. It motivates me to go out there and show them, hey, I can do the same job you guys can do. I'm just as strong as some of the guys, and I have different skills and I have different strong suits, so it just excites me. I'm in the city that I work for. I'm the only female in my half of the entire city, and so I like to go out there and say, yep, I'm a girl, but I can do the same job that the guys can do, and I can be just as important as them. Joining the force has changed my life immensely. I've seen things that most 22-year-olds couldn't even dream of ever seeing. I've gone into situations that most adults have never even found themselves in, and so I've seen a lot more. I think that makes me have a bigger respect for life and for family and safety. It's taught me what the real world is like out there. I think a lot of people don't necessarily understand how dangerous of a world it really is, and I have a respect for that. And it's definitely changed me a lot. If I could share something with people who are dissatisfied with police officers and the way that we do our job, I would say just try and put yourself in our shoes. Think about if you were out here doing this job, what would you do differently? And understand that we're people. People call the police because they need help, because they're in the crisis of their life. They need help right now. So they call us expecting kind of almost like superheroes to come and fix it right now. When in reality we're humans. We are humans that studied the law, went to a police academy, and just want to help people. So we want to do our best. However, we're still humans at the end of the day. So just understand that we're not going to be perfect. And if you're thinking we're doing our job wrong or whatnot, just try and put yourself in our shoes and maybe get a little bit of a perspective that we can only do so much. Honestly, I don't feel more responsible with the technology and digital era that we have in this world. Since I began this job, I've had a body camera on me, I've had an in-car video camera, everything's been recorded. So I'll go on calls and people will be dissatisfied with me or upset that we're doing our job, and they'll pull out their cameras and try and intimidate us that, hey, I'm going to post you on Facebook, and it's like, okay, I'm recording you too because I don't have a choice, so the fact that you're recording me, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm going to do my job the exact same way whether you have your camera in my face or not, because it's just what we do. We do our jobs, and having a camera in our face, it doesn't scare me, and it doesn't change how I'm going to do the job. For those out there who view police officers in a negative way, I think all officers are aware we're not going to have everybody that loves us, we're not going to have everybody that likes us, but maybe just remember that police officers are humans, and police officers are doing a job. There are so many rules that comes with the job. We don't get to make up the rules, we don't get to make up the laws, so understand we're humans too. We're going to make mistakes, but in the end, our goal is to help you as much as we possibly can.